Okay. We're gonna check this out. See if this is going to work today. Let's see. Test the audio. Testy do, testy roo, testity hootity hoo. Test 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 do test 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 do. Maybe turn this down a bit, or I can just turn it down at this source. That way, that's a bit better. Okay. Probably turn this down a bit. Alright, let's see what this is looking like. Okay. Alright, let's see what this is looking like. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. Doesn't really look like it's dropping frames. Well, a little bit. A little bit. A little bit of frame droppage. Oh, really? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. We'll work with this. All right. Hello. This is where I will edit the stream. This is Rebuilding the Great Portal Part 2. Welcome to the stream, or I guess the VOD of it if you're watching it that way. Today, my sick self is going to rebuild the Great Portal. Make this island a bit bigger. Put a bunch of new foliage in this area here on top of these dirt paths. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. I think that's what I want to work on more than anything right now, actually, is touching up these dirt path areas here. So that's what I am going to do. Let me save that, close it out. Close this, and this, and that, and that, and... Okay, should have prepped a little bit better, but we're here now, so, alright. It's the nature of streams. No, I did not eat chicken noodle soup, sadly. And yes, welcome to this Aeven stream. I shall be building. No, I didn't eat, yeah, but I didn't eat chicken noodle soup. That does sound good though. Okay, let's see here. What do I want to do? I think I actually want to create kind of some more sea cliff areas right here. So for that, I am again going to start out with ye old pool brush. I'm gonna start pulling this shit out. Just start creating some cliffs. Oh, for real. Darn. Well, looks like I'm in the stream early. I'm gonna go make some chicken noodle soup. The polo brush. Classic Chidonsky brush. Look at this thing. Look at all this work it does. It's fucking so sick. Let's see. Let's start pulling it out over here too. Yeah, I can't. If I do imagine it, it makes me incredibly anxious. No, I'm just kidding. It really doesn't, but it just sounds horrible. Sounds like the time I remember trying to level a whole mountain with just like the super speed pickaxe or whatever back when I first started playing Minecraft on somebody's server. I remember being like, what? There's something called world edit, and this was like years later. I'm like, that's fucked up. I'm like, I had no idea world edit existed, and I was doing so much shit by hand. And then I learned about world edit and MC edit, and then clearly my whole world flipped upside down. I think I will draw it out from here a bit. Oh my god. Honestly though, kind of worth some good times, not gonna lie. I remember doing some pretty wacky doodle shit with vanilla Minecraft servers back in the day. I also tried to kind of make like an MMO-esque server way back then. It was inspired by Sword Art Online, actually. That's how I ended up meeting Vestir. That's pretty sweet. I had like this like whole half permanent death system where players would, if they died, they got teleported to like this place that was kind of like the death realm, and it had like a maze you could go through, and this maze would resurrect you if you could get through it, but then also there were, what's it called, these like little star things or whatever that dropped from mobs that were like a really low chance, and then you could drop one of those into a shrine, and whoever was in like a location, like a very specific location, you could revive them that way. And I remember Chris asked me like how I did the filtering for that, and I used like hoppers and shit. Yeah, it was fucking really silly, but it worked. This is gonna be a pretty big, some deep tart grape below type stuff. No, not yet. That's later. Spoiler. I don't know if that's actually a spoiler, but have you seen the this? Oh my goodness. Have you seen this valley over here yet? I'll just teleport over here. So this is the new, I guess I should call it the canyon. It is the new painted canyon zone that I've also been working on. So this is kind of going to be the palette throughout the rest of the zone. This is the most finished area right here. And I'm really digging it. It's going to have water in this area here, hence the gravel on the ground. Lots of different like dead trees strewn throughout to create kind of, that have also like fallen over to kind of create bridges and stuff, like natural bridges. But there is going to be a massive sea salt waterfall that goes in to this to kind of fill this up and go all the way through this valley And there's going to be let me just need to turn this down for my sake a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that didn't turn my mic down too. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. But I do quit. But I want a cave entrance kind of over here ish and over here that goes into a massive cave system that then goes into like this kind of mountain area, but then also connects into the other cave systems that are going to be over here below the northern Vistier Desert. I might even put another entrance over here, but big cave systems underneath goes through back to these other cave systems, which is also this entrance. And yes, it is going to be a massive kind of underdark place. Giant mushrooms and the such. Honestly, like, we have so much stuff that like we've kind of kept secret for a while. If you watch the streams, if you take the time to watch the streams, you'll probably end up finding out a lot of stuff because I just like to talk about it, to be honest. So one of the other things that I also really like that we're gonna do with that deep dark cave like system when we finally put that in, because it probably won't be there on release, to be honest with you, is going to be another class called a Mycomancer, which is I'm wondering if you could guess what it is just by the name of Mycomancer. Curious to see what you think what that class could be. And right now I am creating kind of a ridge line for this much more, I wouldn't call it necessarily green, but much more alive zone here. Kind of keeps the sand out just a bit, and by a bit I mean quite a bit. Let's see here, I need a full view. Okay. This can kind of be an entrance into the zone a little bit here. I just love the pole brush. I don't think Winter Soldier is here anymore to care about the Mycomancer. So, the mystery shall continue. For anybody watching the VOD, you will not know what a Mycomancer is. You must ask me in another stream. Gonna make these. Ah, no, he is here. It's just hard to know sometimes. I'm very new to streaming, as you might be able to tell. Yeah, Mycomancer is actually an entire new class all on its own. So Mycomancer, kind of in the play on the name. If you know what a necromancer is, then it's kind of a play on that. So instead of being purely kind of undead, dark magic based. It's kind of more like if you were to mix our magic system with like the effects of different mushrooms that you're going to be able to find within these caves. And so like a mycomancer like can have like for example like summon a mushroom that spores out, and these spores then create an area of effect where mobs or players or whatever enemies running into it will take damage over time, or get like maybe a strange effect on them that, you know, increases like their damage taken or reduces the damage they deal, or it might even make it so that they attack their allies and hallucinate, quote unquote. So there's going to be a lot of that, but also like kind of almost a summoning aspect. So like more kind of living mushroom creatures, if you will. Don't quote me on that, because that might not happen, but there will definitely be an undead element. So when you kill a creature or a player or something like that, or maybe this is part of the summoning aspect just to make it a little bit more friendly, but you will be able to use these spores essentially to create infections on your foes to essentially take over their body as like your pet, more or less. Mycomancy. Yeah, they're basically necromancers that instead of using traditional dark magic and kind of the flavoring and aesthetics of it, it uses a lot more spores and mushrooms. And they're going to be kind of similar to... I don't know actually if I want to tell their story here. I think it should be kind of... that should be a surprise for sure, actually. I think it'll be more fun that way. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting class to play, that's for sure. I think I'm liking this a little bit. Let's see, let's make this a little bit thinner. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, so they're going to have like a pure caster spec where it's kind of like they're actually going to be able to heal. So they're going to have a healing. They're going to have kind of their more summoning, ritualistic, or not ritualistic, kind of ritualistic. Like more summoning archetype where they rely more on their minions. And then they're going to have a melee spec as well. So something that focuses more on being close range rather than having distance. So they're kind of like the cleric in that sense, in a way, except kind of the opposite in the sense that they don't use kind of light, more holy magics. They use like I said, they use a lot of Gal mana, but they also use a lot of Fey mana to manipulate the spores and mushrooms that they have. Like kind of almost, I don't want to give away too much, but it's like they don't need reagents for it because of how they are, I guess. We're going to use use one of my favorite brushes, the blend ball. Look at this fucking chat brush. My god. Look at it go, smoothing out this Yeah, more or less, yes. Make these cliffs a bit better. Better. Okay. I kind of dig that. Yeah, okay. Wow. Let's see, do I have any dropped frames? It says I do not. I am using, so today I am using, what's it called? Streamlabs instead of open broadcasting software, which I remember like OBS was like the thing to use or whatever when I first looked into streaming ages ago. But honestly, like, this seems much more stable. Has a little bit better of a UI. So I'm digging it right now. I'm digging it. And we're gonna go through and smoothly do all of these guys. However, I just don't know why this... Usually I feel like my chunks load so much faster than this. I don't know why it feels like they're just loading so slow. I forget who made this skeleton here. It might have been Nacho, might have been Sniper. Hell, it might have even been Vestier. I hope one of them comments who did it. Because I want to leave it. I think it's nice to kind of leave some stuff that is from the old world. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure the streaming does not help in the slightest with chunk loading. I think I'm gonna... maybe I shouldn't use terracotta for this. That's true. Resources. It's just all computer. My computer's actually a fucking ancient piece of hardware now at this point. I don't think I've upgraded it since I was... Oh man, I don't even know, man. Fucking forever. No. My graphics card was the last thing I updated though, that's for friggin' sure. I forget, I think I have like the NVIDIA like 2070 or something. When did that actually come out? When did the NVIDIA 2070 come out? 2018. Yeah, that sounds about right. That was the last upgrade I did on this computer, and before that I hadn't even upgraded like the CPU or any of that stuff. I'm running like some old ass Intel i5 from freaking like 2013 or something. I don't even know. I literally just don't remember. It's been so long. Okay, I'm digging this more and more. I think what I want to do though, oh my god, my fly speed is so fast. I don't like this, but I like the shape of everything else. So I'll keep that. Okay. Again, I don't really like these kind of. Yeah, for real though. If it runs Minecraft, that's all I fucking care about, and I can still run it with some pretty decent shaders and stuff. So I really can't complain, to be honest with you. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to say, well, let's look. I did that again. Don't want replace mode. Let's see, what stone actually do I want to use here? Or other, what I call like the accent material. Tough. Man, there's lots of blocks I just don't even know about. I just really don't. I like that. I do like it. It looks a lot like cobblestone, but a bit different. Like still kind of natural looking. Definitely not. Nether gold ore, huh? Why do I feel like this is not the nether gold ore texture and this is one that Nacho added? I'm pretty sure that's a texture Nacho added. Yeah, block of raw copper. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nacho added a bunch or changed out a bunch of textures for stuff. A lot of this world too was built with 1.8, like ages and ages ago, which is why it's mostly just stone and sand, which is why I'm going back through and updating it though kind of by hand. I mean, you know, not really by hand, but as much as by hand can be with World Edit and Axiom and stuff. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe for the cliffs we do, honestly, maybe andesite. Let's try andesite. Alright, VR sphere. Andesite 96. We're going to mask really just the steep angles. Let's see how this looks. Oh, it's so nice. Imagine, yeah, I mean, for real though. Imagine having to replace every single block by actual hand. Without this. Just actually having to go through. Yeah, it really does. I almost want to go through the old mountains and just kind of sprinkle it in. Because it really does. And it still looks close enough to the stone, but it's like it kind of eases in from this more stony texture over here. I think it got andesite on it. Yeah, I couldn't even fucking tell. I disagree with building from the ground up. There's a lot of charm with this old world file, I should say, that I still just really love. don't like these, what I call ball artifacts, where it's just like you're using world edit brushes. It kind of creates like these protrusions that just look like the end of a sphere. One of my biggest pet peeves that I have to fix. If I... Okay. Because it's like, I also like, a lot of this world was built with something called World Painter. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like this other third-party software that you can make height maps from, and I would import it into World Painter. And that's how I made most of this world. Well, that's good to know. Light to dark, andesite stone, and then deep slate for the darkest. Oh my god, it's the Crew Studios! Holy hell! Alright, now it's a party. No offense. I'm just kidding. I really love talking with you. Winter. Yeah, I mean, World Painter is... I mean, not World Painter. Yeah, World Painter. World Painter is just amazing. But that's how I got the really, really realistic mountains that are the Pathar peaks. So like this was also made with World Machine. I mean, so World Machine was what I used to make height maps, and that's how I got these super realistic mountains down in here. And I've literally just been, and these, nah, I wouldn't call them realistic dunes, but yeah. It made these dunes quite a bit easier for me at the time, because like I said, this map is old, like really old, and again I made it, World Machine made these as well down here, and I basically go through and I carve my valleys and paths and find out different places I want to put things. And so I mean, to me, like the creative process, a lot of it really started with just making the shape that I wanted to see the continent be on the map. And I really liked this shape for some reason at the time. And so, yeah, this is what it ended up being. And I was like, I want a bunch of mountains down here and a huge desert up here. And that was it. This was added on much later. This was actually like, believe it or not, we were thinking of adding like a battle royale version of Aeven or something. This was when Fortnite had just started becoming big, and so I had made this map, and this was like, there was something, what were these rocks called? Like these were even there. This was like, oh, man, I don't remember the names. It's probably somewhere, but they all had like really kind of silly names. There was the pyramid, there was the mines, there was these rocks. And then there was something over here as well. There wasn't a world tree at all. But I was like, I liked how these cliffs over here looked so much. I was like, I just had to add it in to the main map rather than just scrapping the map when we decided that we didn't want to do that. Because I just loved how these cliffs looked. I just was like, it'd be such a shame to waste these cliffs. And so... yeah, that was the main reason that this got added on, because for a very, very long time when the original Aeven was out, I mean, this all wasn't here, this wasn't here, this wasn't here. decide on these. I'm like, do I pull out this area from here? Just a wee bit. Yeah, I think so. I think so. We're gonna do a big pull on this cliff over here. We're gonna kind of wide mouth it rather than have it come to like more of a sharp. Turn it down just a bit though. I wanted this one to kind of overhang, so I'm gonna kind of do it on the top rather than at the sides. Gru, if you're still in here, how is the new job? If you don't want to say it in this chat, you can just message me directly or whatever. But I would love to know. And then I won't say anything. If you don't want or whatever, just let me know. Let me know. This is all gonna look really good once there's like the true finishing touches, which is gonna absolutely kill people with moving wheatgrass. Wheatgrass's frame rate. It's gonna be brutal on them. I just know it. I want to pull this one out significantly more, huh? Let's whittle that back down. I don't really like that artifact in there like that. I must say, the delay for YouTube is pretty significant. Although, again, I do like the fact that I don't have to, like, download the VOD and then re-upload the VOD. I mean, that to me makes it really worth it. But there's times I'm just like, is this person still here? I have no idea. Do. There we go. Oof. Sometimes the world edit stuff just gets stuck on these. That's right. That's right. I do kind of like how the blend ball does that. That's pretty nice, actually. Huh. I think I'll pull this section a little bit. Like make it there, but not up here. Noted. What do we think? Sandy tops or sandy tops are a different texture, different block. So this is gonna kind of come a little bit more down this way into here and there. This is definitely an area where the sand meets it. I could use a red sand. Let's see how it looks. Actually, don't mind that, strangely enough. Do I like it? Oops. Oh my god, I did it again. Come on, sick brain, you got this. Yeah, for sure. It's all those natural warm earth tones. I think I do really like it, actually. Wasn't expecting that. Unexpected. It's funny how much I just get distracted with certain things. I'm just like, oh, yeah, this zone. It's funny. It's really, really funny how it works. Where I'm just like, oh yeah, or a port. And how I did this to the background over here, and how I never... that's a bad move. That's a really bad move. I'm actually gonna undo quite a bit of this. I'm also getting ADHD distracted right now. I will go through and handle that properly. I think that was one. Yeah, okay. I really think what I want to do though is create a better entrance into this valley. Just redo this whole area here. I mean, man, I was honestly pretty lazy with this area, and I'm not gonna lie. Old arena. Anybody remember the maze? Only real OGs remember the maze and how to get to the maze. I don't remember how to get to the, where is it? Come on, where is it? I actually don't remember at all in literally the slightest. Actually, maybe I do. Oh my god, am I lost in my own maze? I can always just get out, but... Oh my god, okay, here we go. I think it was like... all the way... Whoa. I don't remember this. Oh, this is from me working up top. I see. Luckily, I have no clip. I can just cheat my way out. Alright, let's get back to this. And so, you might be wondering, what does this have to do with the Great Portal? Well, the new area and kind of zone that is the Great Portal is going to be across this straight over here. I think it's over here. Nope, I think I went the wrong way. Yep. Through here. And I'm going to make this island much, much larger. There's going to be a new sentient race of beings that live in farmed terrace lands, and during one of our seasons, the season of celebration, this area will have flowers mixed in with the wheat that will grow here naturally, or I should say the tall grass, not technically wheat, but it's the wheat block, let's be honest. So it's going to basically be a very grassy, vibey zone for sure. No, I was talking with Steigo on the other day and what he thought the portal went to, and his answers were interesting. He said it was going to be like a pocket dimension or something, I think, or something along those lines. Let's see. I want the dirt path. I want the dirt path over sand. And then I also want the angle. And the angle is less than 45. Is that going to work the way I hope it will? I don't know how Axiom does their angles yet. So I may just have to stick with the sand. Or Yes, it is. Or block equals terracotta. Does this work like normal coding where I can bracket them? Okay. Okay. Gonna just get rid of the angle for right now. Just do a mega radius. Actually, no, I don't want that. So it's gonna come in through here. And then I'll go back and refine. Undo that a little bit there. Just come in through here. Actually, I'll keep that. I actually kind of like how that looks there already without having to do much. Okay. The Great Beyond. No. No Great Beyond. I think here I will change it. I do kind of like the terracotta mixed in with it though, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna make this more of a red sand up here. Like these ridges. Kind of messed up that little spot right there. Aw, thanks, Winter. It was nice chatting with you too. Hope you have a good rest of your day if you're heading out. We're trying out the red sand, and it's an easy thing to do. Luckily, we may even call this place Red Ridge. Only WoW players will get that one. Let's do 9. 9 seems to be the magic number. It's really nice having people drop in and say hi. It's really chill, really chill. I appreciate the hell out of it. Just gonna clean up this area just a little bit. Leave some little bits of dirt path. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm talking about like this area right here, you know? On the edge. Man, this VOD might not be the best because I'm just not feeling good. Being sick really sucks, you guys. I must say. I actually really like how this creates these patterns. A blend ball with this. That is how I'm gonna do the rest of these. 100%. Creates like this perfect noise texture. Yeah, I like that. Should probably take the shaders off, to be honest with you. Get a much better idea of what it actually looks like. I really like that. Am I crazy for liking that? It looks really good, right? Let's do like that there. Okay, but I really do like the terracotta being mixed in here like this. I think I'll leave it. Kinda dig it though, I really actually kinda dig it. Didn't think I would. let's kind of do it this way. The sand is encroaching into here. Yeah. Just like that. Just like these. I'm gonna do that last one there. It's really just like these curves. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. Getting better at this, huh? As soon as I say that. I want to see BR Bling Ball 3 there instead. We got this guy for detailing now. The sand encroaching. Alrighty. It's pretty legit. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Maybe here. It's cooler from up above than it does down here, huh? Do you like how that looks though? The shape is pretty fucking cool, not gonna lie. It's mute. Oh yeah. Had to mute to blow my nose. Let's go. Oh, excusez-moi, mademoiselle. Sand is a little bit harder of a time getting up here, huh, you know? So it's not... I wonder if my mic just picked up my nose squeak. Holy hell. That was wild. It literally just squeaked. Looks like Indigo's coming back. That's my wife. Might BRB. See if she needs help with anything. Should BRB. Alright, BRB everybody. Oh, I don't have my BRB text. And by everybody, I mean... not a lot of people. Alright, unmuted. Wife came in, chatted for a little bit. Alright, she's gonna make me some chicken noodle soup. Let's go. Freaking, I know this isn't Twitch, but PogChamp's in the chat. We're getting chicken noodle soup. My sick ass. Let's go. Oh no, baby's crying. Poor little lady. She said, where did my mommy go? Oh. I'm sorry, honey. Let me actually, link in Discord the stream, because I did not do that. I did not do that. Alright. Should have really posted that a while ago. Alright. Don't like that artifacting. I just never will. I never ever will. What should I do with this area here? Maybe I should make it like the other ones I just did. And then what we'll do is kind of these. Of course, it doesn't really want to work with me right now. It's blend balling it too much now, huh? Okay. I see, I see. Let's just do like kind of a back and forth motion while using this, huh? Can't see the chat anymore. Guess who's streaming? It's Varys. Think I will pull this guy out a bit, huh? Not make him a red ridge or anything like that, but just pull him out a little bit. Do one of them numbers. You feel me? Do you feel me? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, we ran out of music, didn't we? We ran out of non-copyrighted music. That means, you know what that means? We start over. just messing in it. Why does this happen? You know what I mean? There we go. Ding 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 ding. Just follow the curves and kind of offset them every now and then. Make it just look like there's sand blowing up here. Not a whole lot, because it mostly blows down south. Boy, you baby. She's a little baby. And she's crying. Mommy has her though. Daddy's sick. Blend ball that, looks right there. And that. Blend, just blend ball it. That's all you need. All you need is blend ball. All you need is blend ball. My energy right now, man. It's just so lame. That's okay. I'm sick and allowed to be. Oh man. I think I'll pull this one out a bit, huh? Otherwise it just looks a little goofy. Just a little bit goofy. Oh, poor baby. She said, Mommy, where is the foodie, mommy? Where is it? What is it? I don't know why she's French. She's definitely not French. Let's just blend all that along the edge. Give it a little bit of textural difference with this sand there. Okay, maybe not there like that. We may want to do this single one. Sounds like baby's tired. Need some daddy back pats. I'm sorry, baby. Baby use this Ikigai right now. I do like how it previews it like that. I really dig it. Okay, we're just gonna do slow reviews. So I'm not trying to flip that. Okay. I'm gonna pull these ones out. Until somebody talks with me again, actually. So there's not a constant baby crying in the background. I'm going to mute myself for the sake of the VOD. Hello. Hello, Julian. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're still here. I had to go check on some stuff. Let's see, 2:38, 5 minutes. See if the wife needed help with the baby. Right now I'm building. BWS, building while sick. Doing a little stream, getting this. I've been doing the zone transition here. I'm not sure. I do like the red sand, but I also don't. Hello, you are still here. Nice to see you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So, we got the Bastir Desert down here. My brain just does not like to function when I'm sick. Whose does? But then we have this new unnamed zone up here that I've been making little transitions into from all this sand, and it's going to be a huge field of wheat and flowers, or I should say technically it's tall grass. It's not going to be wheat. And it's going to come over here, and we're going to have this straight pass that goes over to this big island over here. Yes, there is a map. This is the map. So this is the new zone that I've been working on right up here. This is kind of the excavation mountain range. This is a town called Oraport. This is the Dead World tree, which is like a baobab tree. You know what that is? Down here, I have the new painted canyon I've been working on. So this is going to be another zone for the full release of our server. There's going to be water in here and dead trees that make bridges across these areas for people to be able to transport goods. So that's going to be a part of our main gameplay loop when we release, is the transporting of goods and stuff like that with mules, and they can't really go up and down very sharp cliffs, and so you have to be very careful where you go. Here's the world tree. Here she is. I want to fatten her up a little bit here and there, make her look more and more like a baobab tree. They pay their respects by hanging lanterns off of her branches. There's lots of different lore here and there, so I'm liking the transitions I've been doing from the sand into here a bit, except for this area here, so thank you so much. That means a lot, actually. Thank you. That's really very nice of you to say. And so I am actually going to pull this out here. And let's do one of those numbers. It's funny how it's behaving right now with that. So instead, I am going to do one of these numbers. Just kind of cleaning up the edges a bit. And then let's make this just a one block. So I normally use World Edit, but if you didn't know, this tool I'm using right now is called Axiom. It's been pretty legit. Just a little bit of noise. So Julian, what brings you into here? How did you discover this stream? Is it from our Discord, or did you just happen to come across us? Or I want to know. If you want to share. He may have bounced. They may have bounced, I mean. Oh, I thought it was nice of them to stop in and just say kind words. Ah, they are still here. Ah, sweet. Well, thanks for stopping by. Right now, I'm doing just some building. And it's one of my favorite things to do, especially if I'm not really feeling the best, which I am not right now. I am sick, but that is okay, because I can build on Minecraft. Yes. It'll be, I should say, like, kind of like the RuneScape model, if you know how RuneScape does their stuff, where there's a free-to-play version, more or less, and then there is a subscription version that allows you to access more content and more quests and things like that. That's what we plan on. Again, though, nothing's set in stone. We actually would love to hear what other people think and get feedback on this business model, if this is something that appeals to people today. But ideally, that is what we want to work towards. Or have. Let's see. That's a bit better, huh? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nice to get fixed up over here. Oh yeah, alright, Julian. Yeah, so more or less, I would say the free version, quote unquote, you get access to about half of the server, essentially. So you can really see if it's something you want to spend money on or invest more time in. That's really what we want to That's really what we want. Is people to be able to come on, play, have fun, but also give a way to support us that isn't pay to win, and really just feels fair for everybody involved who spends their time with us on our server. Because we are trying to make a full-fledged MMO within Minecraft. We really are. And it is, it's been a challenge. There's challenges for sure. But I'll be damned if it's not still something that's really fun and I love working on. We're gonna start over the ye old royalty-free music. I think. Do I want? Just a little bit. All right. Let's clear this. Thank you so much, Julian. Have a wonderful day. It's very nice of you to stop by and say such kind words. Thank you very much. Thank you, Indie Blue. gonna start changing up pace here a little bit. No more zone merging. For the sand to the dirt path, I think I'm gonna start mixing in some terracotta here. I'm gonna do 45 to 65. I feel silly. And I actually want 15 degrees to 25 degrees. I don't like that. Let's do 5. Maybe 0, and then we'll do a 15% chance. I don't exactly like that either. I really don't like that. Let's do like a 75, and then do like a 5 to a 35. And let's just kind of cover this just a bit. Specifically. Oh my goodness. What? Shout out to my wife who's in the chat and made me lemon ginger tea for my sickness and is making me chicken noodle soup. I love my wife. Happy life. Oh my god. Makes being sick not so bad. I see right here, actually.
Love the music you were playing on it too.
Thank you very much. Alright, I'm gonna mute and eat some chicken noodle soup. Actually, since this is already a pretty decently long stream at 2 hours and 30 minutes, I'm going to end this stream for the VOD and start a new stream for part 3. So, yeah, alright. I know nobody's probably watching this live except my wife right now. But I am